everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lainey, and today I'm going to be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 9, The Harbinger, which sounds like Ventress, and I think I said in last week's episode that I figured Ventress was going to be in this week's episode. I think it was pretty clear that Fennec was informing Ventress that she encountered Hunter and Wrecker looking for someone that would know about M-Count and the M-Count bounties, and who else would know except Ventress, who knows what M-Count is, worked as a bounty hunter, and is alive as far as we know. I'm very excited to see Ventress again. If you had told me when The Bad Batch first started that Ventress was going to make a reappearance, I wouldn't have believed you. I just would have never guessed this was going to happen, so I'm very excited to see Ventress. Thank you guys so much as always for watching these videos and for taking the time to watch The Bad Batch with me and enjoy it with me. It's truly such a special thing for me to be able to react to these episodes and then talk to you guys about it. I think it makes the experience so much more fun, but I say that every week because you guys are always so nice in my comments, so please make sure to comment down below what you thought about this video. I'm very excited to get into it, so let's just do it. The music already. Getting intense. Back on Pabu.
Thanks for the help, Crosshair.
Just grunting all over the place.
Wait!
Is she gonna like have a force sensitive encounter? You know what I mean? Like her first experience being force sensitive? I've always said ever since season 1 that her having such a connection with animals has to be her being force sensitive.
Where did that come
Ventress is there? Oh man.
Metro, where are you going?
He's like, I'm getting out of here. There she is! She is scary, especially in the dark.
You heard her. Let her go.
Gladly. First, tell me why you want this information. Consider it my payment. Either talk or I go.
Wrecker.
Those with a high count were believed to be more capable of wielding the Force.
Man.
You're saying I'm a Jedi? I mean...
Of course not.
This is crazy.
None of you are normal.
You got that right.
Consider yourself warned. The Empire will hunt you down. There's your intel.
Man.
I need to know what I am.
Fine. But just remember, you asked for this.
Ventress is so awesome. I knew that she was the only one that could give them the answers about M-Count. Is she gonna try?
This is the test?
Oh, that's so funny. It's like
Stop
when
trying
Ahsoka
to
tests
have
Grogu
balance.
in The Mandalorian.
Let go.
Come on, Omega! You can do it!
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't leave our sight, and neither do you.
How fun for me.
Is that a force sound I'm hearing?
I checked text files from the Republic archives. You're right. It's her.
I was gonna say, they would know Ventress, I would think.
It's too far away, and well, the sun's already started...
Oh my gosh. Crosshair and Ventress's sass is on the same level. Is using Batcher cheating?
We've taken down worse.
So have I.
Oh man. Oh, she's about to solo all of them. Dooku was ruthless with her. She ain't losing to them. Whoa, this is awesome. This is so awesome. Look at these fights. Too easy. She's not even sweating.
What do you really want with Omega?
Maybe I'll take her off your hands.
Not happening.
Why don't you be good little clones and stand down?
We're not big on following orders.
pull out the lightsaber girl. Oh man, she's so sick!
I wasn't planning on killing you.
The Dooku pose.
But you're making it there.
That's the Dooku stance. That's the Dooku pose, you guys. The duelist. Oh my gosh. Battlefront 2 players, you know exactly what I mean. I mean, everyone knows Dooku's pose, but oh my gosh.
If she's as bad as you say, then why didn't she kill you when she had the chance?
We were just getting warmed up.
Oh, okay.
People can change.
You're being naive.
I never gave up on you, did I?
I knew it. That's all it takes. She never fails at convincing them.
Stop smiling. It's unsettling.
Ventress isn't used to anything like that.
Many who wield the Force have an affinity for nature.
She does. Omega definitely has
Give it a
that. I think Ventress saw it with Batcher, like, immediately.
How does she know we're watching?
That's hilarious.
I bet you don't understand any of this either. So why should I listen to you?
I feel like that's something that a child always does. Something that they always say. Lift up all the fish. Whoa, those are really cool. Why is there always a big creature? That is an ugly sea creature. Learn, Omega, learn. Crosshair, first one off. Honestly, they'd be best friends.
Do I have a high M count?
From what I've seen, no.
Then
'Kay.
thanks for trying.
Now she's gone. Now tell Hunter and Crosshair what's going on.
You're lying.
Which would mean leaving you behind.
You're not worried about the Empire coming after you?
They can try. But I've got a few lives left.
Okay, so that suggests that she did die, like in the novel, Dark Disciple, but she came back and now she's saying she has a few lives left. What does that mean? What does that mean? How? What's going on? So, while I think that Omega failed the initial tests that Ventress was trying to give her, she passed in other ways, like in her own way. Ventress definitely immediately saw Omega's relationship with Batcher was different. I think I've been saying ever since Omega connected with, there was something in season 1. In season 1, when she connected with Ruby and knew that creature's name before its owner even told her its name, I've been saying since then that I've felt like she was force sensitive, because how would she have that kind of connection with creatures, with animals and things like that? I really thought that the first time we were going to see Omega showing her potential to be force sensitive with a creature the same way in Tales of the Jedi we saw Ahsoka display that in her flashback episodes of her as a child connecting to that tiger thing. I think that Ventress saw her potential in other ways. She definitely does have high M count. Ventress just doesn't want them to know that, because knowing that might be more dangerous. Like Omega knowing that might be more dangerous than her just thinking she doesn't have it and then letting the powers just go away. Kind of like Ventress was trying to let them know, you don't want her to have a high M count, because if she does, she has to be trained. So let's pretend she's not, so she can stay with you and let the powers just go away. Like Ahsoka said for Grogu, it's better to let these abilities fade than to train her and have Grogu or Omega go down a completely different path, especially a path that could lead to the dark side. Not what Omega is in danger of, obviously, but Omega could potentially be taken away from the batch if it is revealed that she is force sensitive. So I think Ventress was kind of trying to save them in that way. She could see their dynamic. She's dependent on them. They're dependent on her. I think she was like, I'll just leave it. I'm trying to let you know you're not safe. You need to get out of here. Either Pabu's about to get blown up or they're gonna leave before it does. But I don't know how serious they're gonna take Ventress's warnings. So that's a little bit concerning. I think Pabu might be in trouble. It's gonna get the Alderaan treatment maybe. But we're kind of left with more questions than answers, because we still don't know without a shadow of a doubt that Omega is force sensitive, has a high M count. I think she does, but what if she's not and she just has the potential to absorb the high M count that Palpatine's clone would require. You know, his DNA requires. I don't know. I guess I don't really know what we're gonna do from here. I don't know what direction they're gonna go for next week's episode, but seeing Ventress was so awesome. She is amazing. Every line of dialogue had me like on the edge of my seat because just her delivery of everything is fantastic. The yellow lightsaber is incredible. You can tell that she's changed, and I haven't read Dark Disciple. I do own the book and I plan on reading it. I just haven't read it yet. Right there at the end, the question everyone was asking, how is Ventress alive? And she says, I have a few lives left. Huh? Not sure what that means. She clearly came back from the dead and she has multiple lives left. I don't know if the Night Sisters brought her back from the dead. I don't know if she's just different as a Night Sister with Force sensitivity, that she can just come back to life. I don't know. Not gonna pretend to know, but at least we have some kind of explanation as to why she's back and how she's back. I love seeing Hunter and Wrecker and Crosshair's dynamic just continue to unfold. I kind of miss Echo. He is supposed to be a member of the Bad Batch and he's getting completely sidelined like he has the past 2 seasons. So why should I think that this season should be any different? It was fun seeing Ventress try to test Omega and Omega learn. I mean, her only experience with a Jedi is Gungi, and Gungi did teach her how to meditate and things like that. And meditation does work for Omega, at least it seems like it does. And she teaches Crosshair how to do that in the last episode. So I think that Omega does have Force sensitivity. She just doesn't know how to unlock that part of her. It's just kind of a natural thing that has happened for her, like with the creatures and everything that she connects with. But I want to know what you guys think. What are your theories? What do you think about, does Omega actually have a high M count and Ventress is just kind of saving them from the truth? Are we ever going to see Ventress again? Because I really hope so. Maybe it'll lead into Ventress in Tales of the Jedi. I hope that that last line was kind of a tease for Ventress to be in the new Tales of the Jedi season, so we can kind of see her story, you know, connect the dots between the Clone Wars, last time we saw her in the Clone Wars, and now. That would be super cool. Or maybe just taking off from where we leave her in this episode. That would be cool too. Just seeing Ventress get in her ready stance, just like Dooku. You know Dooku's ready stance. Like get in that stance and then whip the saber out to the side. Like that's all Dooku. I love that that part of her hasn't changed because that was her master. It was just really cool to see. Oh my gosh, the fighting choreography when she was soloing Crosshair, Hunter, and Wrecker. Are you kidding me? She was absolutely not even breaking a sweat fighting them, and all the choreography of the fight scene was just great. I was obsessed with it. I am a little bit, I mean, I know it's Star Wars, you guys, but I'm kind of tired of seeing a giant creature show up in every episode as the main conflict, the temporary main conflict of every episode, but whatever, it's Star Wars. They have giant creatures all the time that try to kill everyone, whatever. I thought this episode was beautiful. I love that they stayed on Pabu for this, and I'm really excited to see next week's episode. I don't even know what's going to happen in next week's episode. At least last week I knew that we were going to get Ventress, but I don't even know what's going to happen next week. So I want to know what you guys thought about this episode. I want to know your theories. I want to know what you thought. I want to know what you think is going to happen in the next episode. So definitely comment down below everything that you want me to know, and we're going to talk about it because I love talking to you guys in the comments about everything. If you've watched to this point in the video, make sure to comment down below 9 lives. Make sure to comment down below 9 lives, because clearly Ventress has 9 lives. Does that mean she's a cat? I don't know. She can't even die. Clearly she can cheat death. If only Palpatine knew how to be Ventress, right? I wanted to let you guys know before we go that I have started to live stream on my YouTube channel. Some of you may already know that. You may have gotten a few notifications, but I do gaming streams weekly. So far I've been playing Fortnite and I've done a stream in Battlefront 2. So for Star Wars fans, I do play Battlefront 2 sometimes. If you guys just let me know what you want to see, then I will absolutely do it. It's just a really fun time. Even if you're not interested in gaming, it's just a really fun time for us to be able to interact live. You guys can always show up in the chat and we can talk about whatever you guys want. It's fun interacting with you guys while I'm gaming. Oh my gosh, it's so much more fun than I ever could have imagined. So definitely make sure to check out my gaming streams anytime you can. If you have post notifications on, you should know every time I go live. Every Thursday, I am going live with Noah from Rogue Nation and JT from @JTLovecraft on Instagram. We've been having fun playing some Fortnite trios, and I hope that it's going to be a weekly Thursday thing. So make sure you tune in tomorrow or today or anytime that you're watching this. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video reaction or live stream. I love hanging out with you guys. I loved this episode, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye!